clearly a squirrel wizard, if that's the case. Good time zones, everyone, and welcome, for it is Friyay. We have made it to the end of the week. The squirrels are off being squirrely, and I have no clue what I'm going to attempt to do today. So, good luck with this. Right. I hope that everyone is doing well and has made it to the end of the week with at least some of their sanity intact. Or whatever passes for things that keep you going. I see we've got a Feg and a Friyay, Raven and Shadow, TGM, Tree Purple, Chris, and Feg is on an 85 streak. Good grief. All of these people who clearly do not own any clothes. It is fantastic as always to have you all here. Hello, Blast. I've run out of brain cells. I don't know who I've said hi to and who I haven't. I don't know. And Friyay is getting good at ocean fishing. Not sure if that's a plus or a minus for sanity. I am not really sure. I literally just spent 2 or 3 minutes removing a tree. Because I remembered that at the end of yesterday I said, you know, I don't like this tree. I'm going to have to do something about it. And then I didn't. Plus Strixus to sanity. Ooh. I'm sorry. Hey, Sci-Fi. Hey, it's Friday. The brain is off on a pub crawl. Yep. It very much is. I don't even know where it went. It's out there somewhere. Something tells me that Blast is happy for it to be Friyay. And I don't blame them. I am actually very happy for it to be the end of the week. And we have a Matt. Welcome in, Matt. It is good to see everybody. One of these chests has what I'm looking for. There it is. As always, if it weren't for you lot being here, I probably would just be off playing Minecraft on my own somewhere and not actually streaming it. So, yeah, it's good to have you all here, as always. So many of you coming back in repeatedly for God knows why. You're not all here. Well, I mean that is a common problem around here as well. Being not all here is apparently a thing. You don't want to look at your research data anymore, absolutely not. You'll go on and advocate for no numbers until February. I've heard of dry numbers? Dry January. Can we have a no number January? Can there be such a thing as a no number January? I'm not sure. Or is that just no num January? I wondered where that went. Sadly, you need numbers to count your stitches. I'm going to assume that means that you're doing something like a cross stitch, at which point, yes, numbers are important for those, but equally also cross stitch tends to be slightly relaxing, or at least I hope so. I did only say slightly. Figure-free February. Well, that figures. Oh, that just makes me think of MASH with Henry Blake attempting to give a talk about safe sex. It's like, What if figure A has a thing for figure B because figure B has such a great figure, but figure B is in a relationship with figure C? How what can figure A do? And I think Henry turns around and goes, theoretically, under those circumstances, figure A should do nothing. Oh, that figures. You've never seen MASH. Is it worth a watch? I like it. Now, that doesn't necessarily make it a good thing to watch. But it is silly. Mansion apartment. Mobile armored. Mobile Army Surgical Hospital is what it stands for. It's a TV series from the US from the 60s, I think. It's 11 seasons. And basically, it went on longer than the war that it was supposed to be. Corporal Klinger, Hot Lips. Oh, God, Charlie. Poor Chuck. Maladjusted squirrel home. Now, that might actually be also appropriate. Hashtag rigged or rigged. What? Nobody caught it. It had some very serious moments, as well as some incredibly silly ones. And it managed to hide those serious moments inside the silly, in some cases, so that it wasn't obvious. Which actually, I think, helped a lot. But yeah, it's one of my occasional go-tos for relaxation. Have I managed to actually build this tree so that it's not bad? Ooh, that might actually be not bad. Okay, I'll take that one. One of the saddest. Oh, goodness. I think it's either the last episode or the penultimate episode. It is very much one of the most heartbreaking I have seen in TV. Then, yeah, that's the last episode with the rocks. Oh god, Blackadder goes fourth final scene, where they go over the edge. Rowan Atkinson does so many good things. And Tony Robinson, really, for me, has been somebody who, over the years, has done so many good things. Not just his stuff in Blackadder, but also Sir Baldrick, yes! His work with Time Team and with all of the other things that he's been a chair of and so forth. It really shows that he's not just a comedian. Hello, Dragon. Happy extra coffee. Well, I will admit I'm actually on the Iron Brew. He's even the Hogfather. Yep. Right. Have I managed to capture the essence of this tree as a tree? Maybe, but I've still missed some sections that need a little bit of this to blend them. That's better. And apparently a bit here. Don't forget to put them. Oh, thank you, Raven. I know I'd end up thinking, why did I have a button in my inventory? Let's have a look. Does that look better? That feels more like the sort of style of tree that I've been going for. Also highlights the fact that I'm not quite comfortable with one edge of this tree. Just here, it needs to come down a fraction. A shrubbery! Not so sure it's a shrubbery. This one might be a full-grown... A foregone tree. I meant full-grown, but hey. Nee. Right. Those feel better. Those... A foliagery. A foliagery? A forgery. A forged tree. Yeah, right. Let's get... Now that we've got those two done, we can focus on the one that's further... A foghorn tree. Only if you can't get your leghorn. That sounds weirder than planned, and I'm out of pale oak leaves. Whoops. And part of me is like, a folio tree. Well, does that mean it's from the Girl Genius world? But I think that's the wrong type of folio. Foglio, even. Also, hair saber. Madness. Certainly. Most trees end up as folios. Not sure about that one. Quite a lot of them end up as chipmunks? Chipboard. A lot of trees end up as chipmunks. That feels wrong in phrasing. Right. Now I've actually got some wood in my inventory, which is useful because that means that I can actually deal with everything that's needed for this tree. That said, I think that bit should be further down. Okay, who ordered snow? I'm fairly sure I did not put in an order of snow. You ordered snow, Chris? Okay. Why? What did I do to... What did I do to deserve snow? You did, but it was misdelivered. Clearly delivered to the wrong address. Ah. Just sharing with the less fortunate, you're not. And half of my brain is going, this better not be a thunderstorm that I can't actually recognise as being a thunderstorm. Because if it does turn out to be a thunderstorm, I'm in trouble. Oops, hold on. Up. Hoppity hop. Thunder is usually a hint. I just assume that I've missed the opening credits of the Thundercats under those circumstances. Thundercats. Oh! Yeah, Snarf, snarf, snarf. I appear to be doing very badly at trying to leap up onto this tree to be able to place... You know what? I'm just going to do that. I've managed to place them without leaping into the tree. Problem is, I can't see what I'm doing. This is the problem with snow. It does kind of make it difficult to see what you're doing. That's not where I wanted that. Hey Ritsu, thank you for the 40 stream streak. I'm not entirely convinced I can restate that statement, so I'm just going to say thank you for the streak. I will rephrase it as fluffy white cow poop. I'm half expecting to end up finding this sheep halfway up this tree at this rate. Why am I half expecting a sheep to be up a tree? Well, I mean, where else is it? And the reason that it got through because it was a streak and not a chat. I'm not sure. I know I've seen that be ignored occasionally. Sheeps only live in trees during Monty Python sketches. Or in Minecraft where you've kept the tree too close to a cliff. Whether or not it's Richard and the shadows, we don't know. Right. Oh, no. I've missed a bit. Oh, I've missed a couple of bits. I try to always go from that to that. Like so. Hello, Elcorn. Happy Friyay. Welcome in. Okay, I'm... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think that works. And, yeah. This has interestingly also helped work out where there are sections of path that are going to get snow on as a result of... You just noticed the date, the 17th. Or Friday. That snow has helped work out any areas of path that are going to get snow on them, and to be honest, I think I'm just going to leave them. You turn... Oh! Happy birthday for tomorrow, Cyber. Congratulations on another rotation around the sun. Right, I had a couple of buttons. So I think I might place them in, certainly there. Thou hast leveled up. I'm going to put one there. And there. No, well, I can't put one there, apparently. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yada-dee. Yada-da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da. No, that one. So yeah, having seen the snow, that means we now know where snow is going to have lain on the path. I think places like this actually just help emphasise the path a bit, rather than being a problem. So I'm going to leave them. What I will do, however, is I need to get some more of the what's it called? Pale moss. Oh, missed. I also should probably consider finishing this path. So let's go and get a load of stone and a little bit of pale moss, and set up a small pale moss farm for a minute or two. Look after yourself, Chris, and have some nice norms. And we have a Kibo as well now. Excellent. Welcome in, Kibo. Hey, Red. Happy time zone. Good to see you. Oh, I got rooted dirt. Didn't realise I had that. Right, let's... no, that doesn't go in here. That does, though. So does that one. And so do you. Right, let's take that. And this one should have a little bit of that. Right. I know. If I'm going to grow this moss, I might as well do this somewhere sensible where it's not going to destroy everything around it. So, halfway up in the air seems a sensible place. Halfway in the air, halfway up into the sky, I'm gonna grow some moss, because I want to use it for pretties. I don't know, that fell apart midway into stuffing it up, so nothing new there either. Excellent. Right. There's our seed block. Effectively, I'm moss mining in a section of sky that I've deliberately set up to become the moss. Turning everything into that guy from the IT crowd. Well, not quite, but maybe. Really? Like, how do I convince it to make sure that it actually gets everything? Ow! Alright, that should give me a decent amount of the pale moss to work with. Most notably, I actually wanted a lot of the carpet, so the fact that it's given me carpet at the same time is always useful. Are you still chewing on an ice cube? Yes, you are. That's good. An exceptionally large amount of bone meal. I have ridiculous amounts of bone meal living elsewhere. I'm also carrying 3.5 stacks of bone blocks. I think the use of bone meal is approved in these circumstances. I'm not quite sure what the definition of use of bone meal is. Never said it wasn't. Well, that'd be a bit... Yeah. True, you didn't. I got defensive for no apparent reason. Right. Let us go and see what we can do with some of this carpet. Let's take well, that's interesting. I never knew that was possible. I thought moss carpet always turned dirt path back into dirt. I didn't think that was possible. Spaghetti code. Lovely. Yeah, there's that's an interesting one. Hey, True Purple, your fingers need a break from Legoing. What are they Legoing? Inquiring minds want to know. Which Legoing are you Legoing? And thank you for a 3-stream streak, Red. Hold on, I'm going to have to be careful with this because... if I just place stuff, it's not going to be resolving the doohickoryness, is it? Confusing it is. You got the Lego wreath as a Christmas gift. Oh, that's a nice one. Sheep. Why are you sheeping? Because sheep, I guess. Ooh, I like it when it suddenly does a double. Look, gone fishing. Good luck with the fishing, Frauke. Yeah, I like the mix of the single height and the double height of those on the edges sometimes. Apparently it's decided it wants to do quite a bit of the double height. Not going to do anything more along that edge because I still need to bring in the actual edge of the cliff, I think. I'm going to do that, and just realised with this path here, that doesn't look so lovely. Ah! Where do you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Gibberish Joe. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's do that one. That. Yeah. Flinks. Make it incredible. Oh. There we are. I know I could have just bone mealed it to make it full double height, but I didn't want to. There's no point in paying for it to be full double when you can get it for free. Some of that statement made sense, and the rest of it is a little bit confusing. Right. I think the next thing to do is sort out this edge of the cliff, as it were. Because that's definitely not blended in very well yet. Also, I probably need to work out whether or not I need to put a tree here. Don't think so. Maybe just a rocky outcropping. Shrub. That might work too. Or how about both? A shrubby rocky. Wow. You try saying that one quick. A shrubby rocky outcropping. No, still failing that one. Shrubby rocky outcropping. There we are. Finally succeeded on the 77th attempt. Take 12? Shrubby rocky outcropping. Wow. That's an interesting tongue. I bet. I give up. I was going to say, that's an interesting tongue twister, but I'm not entirely sure that I can actually manage to say tongue twister. Oh dear. Right. I feel like I need a little bit more of some mossy colour. That much feels good. Right. Let's go this way to get back there. I'm hoping if I can just keep focusing on this a little bit, then we'll be able to actually get quite a lot of it done. Now that I've said that, we're stuffed. Not a hope. Not a chance. I'm also seriously confused by this sheep, but that's nothing new. And a perugly. What? That looks like a slightly demented cat. It's a slightly demented cat that I don't have. Grumpy cat. Okay. I'm gonna stick with my original definition of slightly demented. Have a good meeting, Raven. Actually, what I might do is take those two and turn them into... Try not to leave holes. Right, this section looks a bit wrong, but the world is full of holes. You're right there, Kibo. You're not wrong. It's just a little bit annoying. Right, half the clues are in space. Oh, excellent. Check the rest tomorrow. You need some brain cells for this. What are brain cells? Have a good night, last. You got carried away building. Ooh, nice to know. Is this where my goats will live? No, the goats are going to live in the goat chamber. So over here, this will be the hill goat fort. I just haven't gotten to that bit yet. We're working round to it though. No, at the moment this is pathing for security golems, which might be possibly, maybe, snow golems. It's still TBD. Fairly sure you can put a snow golem on a leash, at which point we can tether them in place. Right. Need a little bit of stuff here. Let's put a couple of these in. Too many. Don't want that one in the corner. Let's take out that one and replace it with a mossy. A bit mossy there, and a couple here. Well, that wasn't what I planned meant to put there. But that does remind me, we should include some dirt into all of this. Even if it's dirt so that it can have snow on top of it. Which might actually be good. Give those back. So, a couple of pieces of dirt there. That's a bit too many. Because there's just a little bit too much ice around here. It just feels a little bit too frozen. I'm sure that it isn't supposed to be quite as bad, but it just feels too too icy. Whoops. It's not called the Slightly Frozen Archives, is it? No, no, you are right there. I will admit, you are right. But generally when you find large glaciers, they don't tend to be 100% solid ice. There are usually little bits in them. And sometimes that'll be bits of stone. You're right about it not being the slightly frozen archives. That I'll give you. Also, by putting in bits of stone here and there, and dirt and so forth, we can actually have snow packed up on top of these. Because, of course, we can't have snow on top of the ice, because Minecraft. Minecraft hates us. Minecraft doesn't want us to have the pretties. I don't know why Minecraft doesn't want us to have the pretties. Something not right. Too much. If I put that there, we can have snow in that corner. Oh, that. I think that looks a lot better. It's just... Oh, and now we get snow to get the snow layers in. Woohoo! That'll help. For once, I'm not actually upset at having snow. Makes a change, doesn't it? Usually I curse at snow. Right. While it is doing that, let's get confusing. I need half slabs. Of this. And a few of these. And a couple of those. And let's get this into here. So let's put you and you. Right, and let's put some tuff in. Bit too much. And some mossy cobble. And that, which means we probably want to take that out and replace it with something. Probably one of these. I feel like I shouldn't be using the... I should probably swap in a couple of... Oh yeah, that would work better. Swap in some of the moss. But you're back with popcorn. Your timing's perfect there, because we're about to have some Scots corn. Alright, let's get out of the snow and have a stretch. Up we get. Oh. Thank you for the stretch, Feg. And to go with that from you as well, Hail Hydrate. Thank you very much. And everybody else, remember to self-care as appropriate. Now the ultimate question is, what type of popcorn? Sweet, savoury, sweet and salty, or I saw an interesting one yesterday that I'm very tempted to try, of cinnamon popcorn. That does feel a little bit heretical, though. I'm not sure how I feel about cinnamon popcorn. No idea, other than it's Redenbacher. I have never heard of Redenbacher. That sounds like it's a character out of Thunderbirds, except that was Hiram J. Hackenbacker. And for those who remember that one, that was Brains' alter ego. Didn't I blink? Yes, Fig. It was. Interesting. I'm going to take out those two and swap them for the moss. I can't remember what he was designing at the time when he used that alias. It might have been an airship. No, that looks wrong. And apparently I need sleep because it's getting dark. Right, let's have a look at this from a little bit of a standoff a moment. Ooh, that's nice. That helps break up things a bit. It's got some straight lines where it shouldn't do, but it's a lot better than it was. Episode does involve a giant airliner. Woohoo! I think it's a lighter-than-air airship that is... Oh, that episode is Thunderbird 6, then. God, I swear my brain is full of really, really useless information sometimes. That one did involve a lighter than air. Oh, okay. So maybe he uses that episode in more. Oh, that alias in more than one location then, because it is an alias he uses in Thunderbird 6 as well. Betty. Oh, yeah, I've still got some of these left. Orville Redenbacher. Interesting. And for those attempting to catch everything, we have a fracture. Oh no! What happened to your streak, Loopy? Hey, Nanian. Who stole Frauke? Loopy's streak. That's not good. We can't have a non-streaking Loopy. Hold on. I better... I feel like I should rephrase that one. Oh, yes, blame Tadpole. That seems entirely accurate. As always, it is the Tadpole's fault. And there we have a Nanian streaking across and giggling all the way. Streaking through the... streaking through the stream and giggling all the way. Loop. Well... okay, that's looking better. I like that. I think I'm a little bit feeling extra sleepy today. Well, that's not fair. Happy Friday, Loopy. Welcome in, and we'll just have to start building up another streak for you. Someone in Final Fantasy has a hedgehog minion. Not a clue where you get that one from, but it's probably something you can find in the Eorzean database. It was upwards of 60. Ooh. Yeah, we've had a few people lose streaks that are getting on for that sort of count at times, and it's been very wait. I should stream more? You don't think 5 nights a week is enough? I'm not sure that having more of me is a good thing. Still salty because I ended on time. Wow. Oh dear. 5 mid-afternoons a week is not enough. Oh dear. Remember the Truman Show? No. Yes, I've seen that film. No. Eesh. That looks wrong. Right, let's sort it. Good time zone, and good time zone. Yes. Anything less than the equivalent of the tuning. The problem is, there is no way to be equivalent to the Truman Show, because the Truman Show was just too perfectly done. As both a film and a concept, I don't think there's any way to outdo it. Or to repeat it. Or to outdo it. No, Friyay was lurking, Nanian. They were off fishing. Friyay was here before I was. We all know what happens to sequels of really good movies. With luck, they get cancelled before they actually get made, because usually they're going to be terrible. I feel like I should bring in some more dirt. There are a small number of films where the sequel is, on occasion, better than the original. I'm just trying to remember any particular instances of that right now. Hey, Mad. Happy Friday. Yeah, that lot will get snow. Snow business like no business like no business, yeah, no. Oh, I'm out of... spruce trapdoors. Well, that's sucky. What I am going to do is use this opportunity to put in a couple here, a couple... It's nice. There was a Pink Panther sequel? Goodness. Yeah, I need some spruce trapdoors. Ow. Yes, you did. You absolutely jinxed it. Anyone would think you lot enjoyed me bouncing my face off of things. I'm not sure I can actually say that one in such a way that it doesn't sound wrong. Yeah, the oh my was unintentional. As are almost all of my oh my's. I have a funny way of showing that. No comment. I'm trying to use less fireworks today. I got through a lot yesterday. And I'm not in the mood to go back to my fireworks farms. I'll go back to... Wait a minute. Huh. How long does snow have to... Interesting. So if I put that there, will the snow go into the block? At what point does that happen? How does that happen? Because it's not happened here. Uh-oh. Wait, pods all can freeze? Sal! I didn't know Podzol could freeze. How did I not know Podzol could freeze? Freezing Podzol. Sounds like a something you should talk to your doctor about. If you or anyone else is suffering from freezing Podzol, please consult your doctor. If your Podzol remains frozen for more than 4 hours, consult your doctor. Oh my! Grass and mycelium blocks can also... Freezing Podzol sounds like something very family-friendly adjacent at the face. Yeah. We do have a habit of being of running very close to the edge there. No, the Podzol didn't freeze until I put the snow on top of, or until snow landed on top of it. That was the other thing. So here, can't try that one. Hold on, let's get some Podzol. I feel that we need to undertake science. I don't want to remove the snow on the Podzol that's there that has frozen because I like that look and I want to keep it. I will, however, get more. Yes. That is not going to be useful. That's a flint and steel. I wanted a... Oh, hold on. I wanted a new set of shears just in case of stuff. And before there's no more Podzol. Oh no, there's nearly a full stack. I have plenty of Podzol. Right. I even have a decent amount of layers of snow. Frozen Pozzoli. That definitely sounds like it's not something you want to have. I don't know what the translation is, but I'm pretty sure it's not something you want to have. Here we see the mad Professor S. Squirrel experimenting in the frozen wastes. What dastardly scheme are they preparing to unleash? And will they figure out that their tail has frozen? Squirrel! Isn't Pozzoli in America? Oh, okay. A Mexican dish. Cool. I may have to look that one up. Right, let's... This feels like a good place to test my Pozzoli. It immediately froze. Okay. Does it immediately It immediately unfreezes as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Frozen Podzol. Unfrozen Podzol. Frozen Podzol. I like that effect down the side. If it's... You can't wax the Podzol to preserve it. I don't think it's actually turning into I don't think it's turning into something other than Podzol, though, because it's still marked as Podzol. The interesting thing is, it's Minecraft Podzol Snowy True. There's an actual piece of metadata to identify it as Snowy Podzol. Could be interesting. It's snowing detector with exposed Podzol and observer underneath. Except for the fact that it would only work once. Such science. Much science. Very science. You can put in a system to melt the snow. Yeah, true. You mean like a light source? Or just look up at the sky? I mean, that's one way of knowing that it's snowing. Here, out in the wilds of nowhere, we find a Scotsman looking up at the sky. What are they attempting to figure out? Oh, I know. They're attempting to work out if it's snowing. Hashtag rigged. I don't have an exclamation mark rigged command yet. Second grievance the other day. Yes, but you have so many grievances, I forget about them sometimes. Yes. Food, food, food. Come on, mouse. You know you want to. I dare a lot, Nanian. I dare. I very dare. Here in the wilds of nowhere, we find a Scotsman who's very daring. No, I'm very used to Chris making sure that I actually do eat so that I don't die. It's incredibly useful. Alert me with a sudden and annoying noise. I'm not sure that I approve of that concept, though. Remember, don't doing this straight. Yes, you are absolutely right there, Nanian. This is my way of de-stressing to avoid having a heart attack. Thank you. Actually, I don't like that. I'm going to use that area for snow layers. Yeah. And I think it might be nicer to have a couple of these as moss, so that we can do this and this. And let's just put a moss carpet there. We get those anyway, though, Nanian. I kind of feel like some of this ice just doesn't quite seem right, but I don't know what it should be instead. We'll work out things, Nanian, I'm sure. We now we now return to The Ice is Right with Scott's Forsyth. All I have to say is, it's a cuddly toy! If you kill me with that. Yeah, let's not kill me. I quite like not being dead. Been there, tried that, got bored. Not doing it again. It's amazing what happens after the second or third millennia. What, a cuddly toy? I'm liking this. It feels like a good continuation of the rest of the path at this point. Now, moving on. Right. Let's see if we can get some more of this into place. Ah. I need to not move on. And now my brain has a Muppet song running through it. Moving right along, da-ba-dum, footloose and fancy free. Getting there is half the fun, come share it with me. Moving right along, da-ba-dum, da-ba-dum. Oh, schmeg. Oh well. I'm also out of the... I'm out of oak trapdoors. That's not fair. It's not so much an OBO as completely out of those materials. Right. Now the next question is... the rickety bridge is starting to take shape. I'm not so sure it's taking any shape yet. I thought we put that in 2 days ago. Oh dear, I'm running out of oak. It partially exists. Yes. A bit like my grip on reality. It partially exists. That one has not been a thing in forever. Wow. Just wow. Surely there must be some grip on reality to know that I haven't got a grip on it properly. This doublespeak brought to you by not knowing what I'm trying to say anymore. You're in the wrong place. I landed on that. However, the fact that I'm down here suggests that I didn't. Yeah, I must have just been... I missed it by that much. Probably an OBO, as you say. Nope, that one. Oh. Do I not have any tough brick left? Why do I not have any tough brick? How do I not have any tough brick? I feel like I need to spend part of this weekend ripping out yet and more of a trial chamber. I did that last weekend. How is it that I have to spend every weekend ripping out a trial chamber? Something not right in the universe if that's my, because my builds are on the large side. Now. No size shaming for builds. We don't size shame. I am obsessed with copper. Yeah, but it's tough that I've run out of dab. Copper is king. Copper is very king. But as long as it's not king key, we're alright. Yeah, I think I prefer it with a... remember when tough was useless. Actually, even before we had the other tough bricks, I did use them for parts of paths. Speaking of shiny things, am I planning to light these paths with more than glow lichen? Nope. Not in the slightest. Honestly, it doesn't need it. It's going to be very gloomy and interesting to watch too. I think it will be less gloomy than we think. There are large areas of it that are decidedly not gloomy. There are, however, also large areas that are currently sitting at 0, so I do need to bring in some more. Bright lights also tend to melt ice. Absolutely right. That is a problem. That is another of the problems it is. 0 is dangerous. 0 is definitely dangerous. That corner's wrong. What am I going to do with this corner? Let's take out that. And let's put in a couple of these. No. Let's put that back there. Yeah, I keep putting back the block I've just removed. Ah. And then that one becomes dirt. And actually, under those circumstances, I'm going to take that out. Ooh, not dirt. Not dirt. Pale moss block. Have we got another Pokemon? Did I just miss a Pokemon? Yes, I just missed a Ghastly. Well, that's a ghastly shame. Sorry, sheep. Whoa. Dang it. Caught one. Yay! Yay. All I have to say to that is I do hope that Yay is I hope you asked Yay before poking them. That's where I was going with that train of thought. Two more for the complete set. Are you, what? 732 or 734? Oh, wow. You really are close, aren't you? And then you get to start all over again. What? Got one missing during the event and another yesterday. Nice. Don't like that. Prefer that. No. The answer to that, Feg, is clearly the two that they're missing. Wow. Wow. Mr. Rhyme. Goodness. Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh, a double. Excellent. Ooh, that doesn't look right. I got ice. I've got stone over ice. That's as bad as having stone over dirt. Tut tut tut. Can't have stone over dirt. Now. I'm fairly sure I've deliberately not enabled the vote kick command. So I think we can safely say that the hashtag ban any form of ban command like that is definitely not going to be functional. Ooh, I know. Let's put a piece of grass there. And... Okay. We've got this lighting up a bit. Lit up a bit. Okay. Let's have a look. No banning the stream host. Well, it's kind of difficult, I hope. Okay, that's looking good. I think this tree probably needs to go and maybe be replaced with a custom one. And these two need to go and be replaced with customs as well. And then I think we need some climbing foliage. Oh, that's... this whole section still, I think, needs more... yeah, I'm looking at this, and that's a very small section of tunnel. I think I need to make this ice section larger. So I'm going to get some more ice. And focus on that section for a minute. Let's turn off Mini HUD. Nope, still can't manage that. I just managed to stretch there, Feg. I stretched across. Maybe a few blue ice. I was going to add some stone mixed in, but I've got blue ice as well, yes. Kind of been making it while it was at it. Right, and we have a Hail Hydrate. Hail Hydrate. And a stretch as well. Let's... Oh. I'm doing fine with the words. You say that. You say that. I'm fairly sure that my inability to word is a perfectly natural element of my complete inability to word. Why is my inventory full? I mean it. Why is my inventory full again? Wait, that was the first time you've had to use that command today? Goodness. There's something wrong with the universe if I'm managing to word properly. Ooh. Yes. Let's back up a little bit mentally. Let's not. Change my mind. I'm not going to back up mentally. I'm going to go forwards mentally. It's like I'm not Scots and something to... and still flailing around. I'm also crashing into things, bouncing off walls, and falling through the air. So I think we can safely say it's still me. Still being mostly me. Mostly me sounds like it's Harry Enfield, who had a who had a character who used to go around going, "Only me." Meetings are done. Yay! Congratulations on surviving to the end of Friday. You have reached the end of Friday. If you would like to leave a message after the tone, Friday will get back to you as soon as possible. I think Taryn is a little bit annoyed at having to do interviews. Last I saw. And by annoyed, I mean ranting loudly on Blue Sky. I was about to say Twitter, but Blue Sky is the one. I'm not a manager, and I've had to do interviews, and yeah, they make me rant as well. Am I in need of food again? It's not that bad. I'm only down by 4. That's barely a single pork chop. Where did I leave my stone cutter? You need a nap. Oh dear, Dab. Did I pick that up? Yes, I did. That's good. Ah, 2 hours. Yeah. That sounds exceedingly familiar sometimes. Aldi, welcome in. Thank you for a 5-stream streak. Happy Friday, sir. I put away the glow squid. I don't think I had glow squid in my inventory. Ow. It was at this point that Scott realised he'd goofed and stuck his head into a snowdrift. Well, it makes a change from sticking your head in the sand. Yeah, that one sounded, how should we put this? Special, Raven. In so many ways of special. And by special, I mean, excuse me while I go out and stab something. Right, let's do that. I'm going to retrieve one of these because snow layers might be useful. And then immediately go and break one. Whoops. One of these here. Not that. Oh! It's far too easy to break things with a pick. Nanian, you seem to be catching stuff today. How dare you? How very dare you? When are the... How did you forget gross? I don't answer. Actually, I think I do need that there. Okay. I feel like I should have some of this over on this side to indicate that it's kind of sort of holding it all up on both sides. I'd love to put it across the top as well, but you can't. Which is highly unfair. I really want the ability to put trapdoors onto two sides of a corner. Just there and there. Please? I just... Mostly little metal bars, I think, Feg. And ice columns. Yeah. Also, going back to the question earlier, who gave me sugar, I don't have any. I've got... I am, however, by occasionally taking a sip of Iron Brew Extra. So... all of the Iron Brew, none of the sugar. Yes, I'm on Iron Brew. Flee while you still can. Iron Brew is a nice stimulant in the slightly glowing orange drink. Iron Brew is, how to describe this? Scottish and dangerous. That feels like an accurate description. Commonly used by students the world over in Scotland to recover from hangovers. That's about as much as I can narrow it down, Elcon. Dwarven coffee. Now that actually sounds like a good description of it. I have a question. I have an answer. That's not a good place to put a stone on top of. Apparently, this tree is holding up some of the load-bearing... Went for an interview years ago at a bookstore and they had you call a number from their phone, answer questions from a recording. 100 questions asking if you... What? That's an odd that's an odd set of questions to answer. That feel... If it weren't for the fact that you'd started that, and it was an interview that you'd effectively... or an interview process that you'd started, I'd have said that sounded less like an interview process and more like a... how should we put this? A security clearance questionnaire for somebody that you were friends with. Happens that employee theft is a big problem. Why would anyone steal employees? No, that's... that's not the answer, is it? Right. This should allow me to understand what's going on in this corner now. And now we've started the surreal questions element of this conversation. Where's my tuff? Oh, there it is. Right under my cursor. Why do we cook? Camera count's not that far off, but there you are. We don't drive on parkways in the UK. Never heard of them. Part-time job interview. Place was a fire hazard. Paper and books piled everywhere and a little room to get around. Whoops. Of all the things I've lost, my sanity is one of them. Move something by ship, it's cargo, yet by car. All of these questions and more will never be answered, Dragon. Better. Oh, that's better. It looks a lot more sort of... Hold on, I'm looking at this. It looks a lot more... I mean, it's still very, very heavily icy, and there's a lot of ice in it, but it now doesn't feel quite so much like it's just existing in the universe without being held together by something. But something, then. They talk about another kind of world. Something. Another kind of world.
What are you afraid
Yeah, that feels good. Also, this feels more sensible by way of size when you walk through it now. Apart from that block. That block doesn't feel right. There you are, Nanian. I'm flipping it for you. Sized ahem. Red. No comment. Right, let's I believe that counter is stuck on 0 dragon, and has been since about day 0. It's not actually possible for me to climb anything without falling off. There were rumours I tried it once. But they didn't last. I believe the answer to that one, Nanian, is what's the lowest price I'll go? Oh, for you, sir, double what the original estimate requirement. What the blah, 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 blah. Double what the original listing was. Yeah, I think you got there just before Nanian there, Fig. Okay. I think we've got enough of this lit up in the areas that are right next to the path. Like I said, the answer is clearly double what your original estimate was. Or what your original listing price was, sorry. Excuse me, tree. You're in the way. So what I'm thinking here is a custom tree or two on this corner, and I'd like to put some foliage up this section. So let's get the foliage into that section while those two trees fall apart. And we've got a muck in chat for those attempting to catch anything and everything. You've come to the conclusion that being a knight who says "ni" is silly, and I will no longer be one. I shall be a knight who says "eki, eki, 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 patang, zoom, patang, boing, adumshun." Adumshun? Adumshun. Ademshushim. I can't remember all of that very well. Alright, let's put the pale moss in there. Let's put the packed ice away. Icky, icky, icky. Oi, oi, oi. Still got dark oak fence. That's good. Gonna need that. What are the orange blocks? Orange blocks? What orange blocks? These orange blocks? The resin clumps? That one. These are resin. The things you get by beating up a creaking. You're 2 catches shy of a clean sweep of the weekly tasks. Nicely done, Elcon. Yes, these are the new ones. It's also dark. I should probably sleep. I should also at some point set up a rum and resin. God's perfect night in. Only if I'm printing some new miniatures to paint. And I don't actually have a resin printer, so that's not going to work. Been pondering get one. Get one? Getting one. Right. Wondering if copper had... Print miniatures, not full-size bottles. No, look, when I buy rum by the by the 1.75 litre bottle. Why buy something small? I buy rum by the drum. No. Not by the dram. If I buy it by the dram... There's a lovely shop called Drinks by the Dram. They do some lovely whiskies. They've got some fantastic, absolutely amazing stores. But I don't think that's where we were going with this. Also, no comment, Feg. Slash. Aye. Had an advent calendar from Drinks by the Dram one year. Ooh, I'm jealous. I pondered one of getting those. I pondered wanting to get one of those several times, but I've never ever gotten yeah. Foxes should randomly drop what they're carrying in their mouth and pick it up again. Maybe. Hold on. If I'm going to put foliage in here, where do I want to anchor the foliage so it looks like it's growing off something? I feel like here, because we've got dirt. Oh, not arguing with the fact that it would be extra cute. Kraken gets purchased in the largest bottle available. Yep. Let there be Kraken. Let there be Kraken ahead. But while there's rum in the bottle, I'm not losing my head. There may be Kraken ahead. Go to rum for when you don't want something special. Yeah, that's exactly the reason that I use it for as well. The reason I use it for? That has been known to happen, Dragon. That has been known to happen. It's also been known to be commented on in stream as being a Kraken stream. On occasion. Not very often. I try to avoid doing too many Kraken streams. I'd love to hear that after the 8th class. Given how much my accent drifts after I have had a few drinks, after the 8th we would be in trouble. And I'm out of glow lichen again. I made it! Be in a coma after the first. Yeah. Release the Kraken. We shall choose to support Roderick. The Kraken. No. Pixie, I'm fairly sure the Kraken is only involved in Archaeoplays' streams. At which point it's the quackening. God, this corner looks blank without anything. Hear the quackening. We shall duck the problem. The Quacken is just a colossal rubber ducky boss. Yes, that's the one. Wow, but ducky. Oh. And now I'm left thinking, a colossal rubber ducky boss. And the previous boss would be Bert. Wapaducky, you're the one. Although if you have to go up against Ernie as well, you're in trouble. Right, that's made sure that we've got some of the path actually with the... There was a non-moving colossal rubber duck in one of the games Strix played over Strixmas. Some of those were weird, but then again, it was Strixmas. Sort of the point. Yeah. Yeah. I get that, and I'm not arguing with that one. Strixmas has a job of being weird. Kind of feel like there's a complete lack of safety railings on this section of the path. Yeah, the no drama safety llama would be slightly upset. That's better. That might need to move. That's better. I'm not planning on putting fencing in everywhere, Nanium. Time to feed the kitties. I had to go and look. I literally had to go and look there because I'm so used to Frauke's statement of the cat being fed when stream ends. Right. That's better. I've just had a look at this. It's very flat on one edge. Notably this edge. It's... Actually, I don't think it is. It's just an optical illusion because of the stone brick behind it. But this block could do with having another one there. And there. That's better. Look, let me climb this bush. I'm trying to climb a shrubbery. Absolutely, dragon. Yes. Not quite sure what else to say to that, but yes. Yes. Such... Bah. Can't believe that I went bah and so did the sheep simultaneously. I couldn't have planned that. Oh, that's just wrong. Yes, let there be mayhem and chaos. I'm fairly sure mayhem and chaos feel like they're partners in crime. Yeah. And I know that mayhem and chaos are also Riggs and Murtor. Before anyone starts down that path. I'm mayhem, he's chaos. Right, let's get this sorted. Good landing. Good shot. Good shot, Red Tour. Good shot. Going to watch your wife throw rocks in the House of Curl. Oh, I hope that's a good evening, Dragon, and thank you for joining us. Have a good weekend. Oh, and we got another Pokemon. Why not? Let's try it. Family of that watcher. Look. We don't have curling as a thing here so much, so I don't get to see it. I think the last time I watched anything with curling was either the Olympics or Men with Brooms. And for anyone who remembers the film Men with Brooms, I'm sorry. No, Men with Brooms is a film with the guy who played the Mountie from Due South, and Leslie Nielsen. And it is, how shall we put this? Very, very wrong in every possible way. I'm surprised Leslie Nielsen was in it. Yeah. If your chimney sweep is a curler, you have a problem. And so does your chimney sweep. Have a good nap for it too, and thank you for joining us. Oh, hold on. That should have one of those on it. This side feels a bit flat, so let's put in a bit of this. That. Like this. Oh. Well, that didn't last long enough. Whee! That's twice in a row I've managed to land correctly on that section of bridge. Yay! Ooh, yes. Suddenly remembered those. I'm just going to bring the rest of that. That'll make quite a difference over there, I think. Where am I going? Don't think I can justify going through the windows. Sometimes I forget where I'm working, Raven. Or more to the point, I get lost in my own builds. I'm not sure what's worse. I didn't want to put that there. Finally found a map of Numenor. Name sounds familiar, but I can't remember. Where's what is Numenor? Middle Earth. Ah. Okay. How's that tree look? That looks nice. That fits well. Does slightly blend in a bit, but that's not terrible. I think I wanted to put another tree up in this sort of area somewhere. Second Age, Kingdom Men. feel like I might need another tree. I need another tree in this area, because it feels wrong. But I don't know if it wants to be here-ish, or where the other one was, down here. I mean, alternatively, I could just make 3. Just make them small. Ah, that might actually work. Let's put in a second... Put in a second tree here, but keep it short-ish. Keep it to, say... Then we bring in the pale oak. Actually, let's not start the pale oak for another block. Let's go for that. And then... Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Like so. No, not that one. It's too low. Where's my bed? There it is. Right, let's have a look at this. That's not the tree that I was just building. That's the tree I was just building. Like so, just to finish it. Good. For a minute I thought it was actually in direct line with the other tree. That would have been bad. Right. Under that logic, I think I would like... Oh, I haven't got any dirt. Woohoo! I managed it again. Hello, cat. That's not fair. That's just not fair. Alright, let's grab some more of these, and some more of these, and some dirt, which, there it is, this one. Right, let's see if we can get this tree in about 2 minutes. Because that's... No, wrong direction. Right, come on. It's so nearly there. Done quite a lot of build today, which is nice. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. Hence the, can I build a tree in 4 minutes? Or 2 minutes? Ah! Don't do that. Kitty has been pre-fed. You have a fishing boat to catch in the line. I mean, seems eternally logical. Alright. Let's get another short tree in here. Where's my... There it is. Yeah, about that high. Oh, come on. I know I pressed that button to place that there. You feed it earlier than normal. And even then, the cat will still claim that it's never been fed at any point in its life. Because cats just never have been fed, ever, at any point in eternity. It's a known thing. Even when they've just been fed, no cat has ever been fed. This has the secondary advantage of lighting up the area, whilst making the tree look very frozen. Right, let's put in that there, and a couple of these. And I'm going to put some of that on top of that, just to keep it clean. Speaking of cats, Simon's arrived. I'm guessing Simon's a cat. What I might do is put in that there and there. And just one here. Typing cat at that. Interesting. Right. Also, hey, El. Don't think I saw you arrive. Or at least I didn't acknowledge you when you arrived. Right. Okay. I think that's as much as I can get done today, which is a shame. But equally, I think that's quite a lot done today because... Oh, hold on. I need to pick up my stone cutter, which is in the middle of that path. We've done a significant amount of this today. So let's get to Pretty's mode. Dang it! Let's get somewhere safe and get to Pretty's mode and see what it looks like, because there's a whole section of path that's been done today, and I think we've done a significant amount of it. Also, why are you on that? Right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. First things first, let's look at this end. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that now that that tree's been fixed. And that path feels so much nicer now. I mean, that feels very much like a much more sensible path now. And as we come along here... Yep. I think that works. Might need to do something in this corner. Possibly have something growing up the outside of the building there. Just to bring it in a little more. And I think I'm going to have to take out a couple of these trees and turn them into customs. Oh, and only one person caught the coughing. Oh well. But I really like that. We've done probably 2, maybe 3 times as much of the path as we did yesterday. And it really helps actually sort of anchor this build into the world now, I think. Thank you, Feg. Yeah, it definitely adds a lot to the build. I find that it's all well and good having it built, but if you don't do the landscape around it, it doesn't work. What I am missing is anything as a view, as a sort of focal point when you come through this tunnel, which is a bit of a shame. Granted, the world isn't loading in the background here. It would be nice if it would. Bobby. Gift shop. Well, maybe we'll put a gift shop in the goat fort. I think the gift shop is going to end up down towards the nether portal when we get round to it. Limited edition Scots Kraken. Yeah, that's very limited edition. If you manage to get hold of my Kraken, I get upset at you. Right. And as the sun starts to set in the background, and I decide that the world is due for a nap, I'm going to push this button and say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely fantastic, as always, having you here. And as I said previously, it really does make a huge difference to me having you here, because it helps with the build and it helps give me focus and reason for doing the build, which I very much thank you all for. Let's have a quick look. Who have we got out in the internet today? Ooh. I haven't raided them in a while, so let's head over. Let's see if I can first. How long have they been live? 5 hours. I think they're wrapping up. Okay, so maybe I won't be sending us over to Risey. I was about to say let's head over to Risey Realm Hopper, but I can't tell if they're wrapping up or I don't know. Smeg it. I'm going to try and raid them anyway. Thank you to everyone for joining me today. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. It is amazing to have had you here. Look after yourselves. Take care. I will be back again on Monday at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be probably in Idiotic Ink. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.